Alright, this is Chef Dyson coming at you here live, and we are on our way over to Chef Scott French's for the epic sous vide pig. We're gonna sous vide this pig for like 20-ish hours and then throw him on the spit for Raven's tailgate. We got Chef Scott organizing it, buying the pig. I think Chef Greg might be in helping, and we got engineer AJ organizing the spit, and we got Jason Rabel also helping out with the bricks, with Bricks by Jason. We'll see you here shortly. The Josh Mobile. There he is.
Ravens tailgate AFC championship, baby. So this is a little bit of a brine. Your apple juice, apple cider vinegar, apple cider, and some sea salt, because we are brining, soaking this in all that stuff. This 60-pound pig
is named Mahomes.
And he is named Mahomes. So we're going to destroy Mahomes on our tailgate on Sunday.
Or the Kansas City roast.
Yes, when the Ravens beat the Chiefs.
Little fella. Raising of Mahomes. Little fella. It's about to go on a journey.
All sides matter. Every inch counts. Salt, pepper, and some Kinder's seasoning. We're gonna throw some butter and onion in there.
We got a little stuff in Mahomes'.
Head out to your garden and grab a couple of things. We got our celery.
Fresh celery.
Fresh celery.
Apple a day keeps
Fresh onion.
away.
Apple a day keeps Mahomes away.
Onion.
That's money.
And some sticks of butter will go in the bag, not in the belly. You can put one in. Going in the sous vide bag. Oh, nice. Mahomes don't suffocate. Or maybe do so.
Alright, Mahomes is in our tub here. He's ready for his warm bath. We have him in a food safe bag right here, and then just a safety bag just in case. You can get a little peek at him in there for one last time till we see him again. There's his head. Alright, Mahomes. Go in there. We got a little pan on the bottom here to lift his head, and we're filling him up. And so we're going to fill him up, and we'll get back to you. We're going to get all the air out and zip tie this up. Alright, Mahomes is in. He's in the tub. We got him weighted in, all banded up with the bags. Sous vide set to 165. Just got to wait at this point. It's a waiting game. Mahomes, we're coming.
Going at 5:30.
Woo! It's a man's game now. Let's go, baby. Mahomes. Put your hands on me. Let's play physical football today. We back, baby. No need to change clothes. We're 20 hours later. We drain the water. Time to get Mahomes. We had him at 165 for 20 hours. We'll be back. Yeah, baby. He's in there.
There he is, Mahomes. All his glory.
All right, we got him iced down. And here's the spit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. I'm here to tell you about a pig roasting spit basket. So this is a setup I made many years ago, and it's run quite a few different times, but with lots of different time in between each run. So I'm doing a video here to explain to people how I put this together. It was all kind of made with scraps mostly, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this spit off and tell you a little bit more about the mechanism. This is a shaft coupling, so it's a double chain there. So normally you'd have, well, just like you have here, you'd have a shaft on either side, but normally you'd have the same sized sprocket on the output side over here. Here I'm just using a 35 pitch setup. So these sprockets happen to be 45 tooth, 35 chain, and they happen to have a 1610 bushing in them. That's a taper bushing that locks on a 3/4 inch shaft. So these are just kind of standard Browning taper bushings, and what that allowed for is to both mount the shaft concentrically, to the sprocket here, and adjustably, and then also gave me a way to mount the shaft to this block. So I'm going to go ahead and take this thing off, put this up. So what you got here is, like I said, it's a 3/4 inch shaft, and this is that same 35 chain, 45 tooth sprocket. All I did was drill a couple of holes here on either side, and what that allows me to do is set the center of this. This is like 80/20 extrusion. It happens to be the 4.5 inch by 1.5 inch size, which uses 3/16 18 fasteners here. So what that allows me to do is I can loosen these and adjust this to bring whatever animal you're going to put through the spit here. Okay, so as far as loading the basket, so I basically just loosen these up, take that off. Okay, so I've got this, I've got my holders off of this extrusion, and you can see that this lid to the lid to the pit basket comes right off, and then you lay your pig in here, or lamb, or whatever you happen to be spit roasting, and then you put this top on just like that. And you would, end up squeezing this down on your beast to hold it in tight, and then lock it in, with your locks here, and then you can still bend in these kind of tangs here as you need to, beforehand or after, to hold it better, and then of course you can still wrap it with a stainless steel wire. Okay, so I've got my hold downs for the top of the spit basket back on, and normally you'd have 2 people to do this. It's certainly a lot easier, but you can handle it if it's empty without it. So you can see over here, we've still been running that the whole time, and this can just drop in. So it's fairly easy to load even with the animal on, and then you just align that guy, and then you're off to the races spinning. And then this old Oriental motor brushless DC drive with old speed controller here, so you can run it real slow, really. It'll just creep, or you can run it fairly quick. It's got a nice gearbox here to be awful smooth. Okay, so just reviewing back here, we've got the 80/20 extrusion down there, and that goes across, and I've got an upright on each side, and then on the end I've just got a plate here with a couple of bearings mounted on. I think these are standard skateboarding bearings, and that's the same thing on both sides. I happen to set this up right here, right about 17 inches to the center there, and then on this side I do have a little bit of moment arm support here, but it's fairly stable. I think I've run up to over 100-pound pig on this thing, and it'll run. It'll take a long time for a 100-pounder. We'll be doing a 65-pounder tomorrow for the Ravens game, tailgate. Let's go Ravens. I know we're expecting rain tomorrow, so I kind of have a temporary mini oven here with a bunch of modular block, and then I've got some of this corrugated sheet metal roof here you know, we'll have it there, and then we'll have this out here to help close in the heat and keep out the rain.
All right, so we sous vide this guy for 20 hours. Then we iced him. I had 5 bags of ice, maybe for 5 hours. We took that out. It's around 40 degrees outside air temp, so we're just gonna leave this guy like this overnight, and then we'll see you around 3, 4, 5 a.m. to get him on the spit. Got the feet? Got the feet out? Fire stoked, thanks to Mr. Ash Adams right here. It's 5 a.m. We're gonna get this guy on this, get him in the fire.
Okay, let's go.
And we're getting all the juices out here, all the gelatin. Apple came out, but we put him back in. Pig is still steaming. Here we go, Meta. Pig.
You gotta bring her over a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's good.
All right, we got him on the rack here. What we got to do is bolt this thing down so it's tight, and then season them up with Rodney's rub. Here we go, Meta. We're seasoning both sides. Rodney's rub. Just put them on here, seeing if everything's all balanced correctly. He's spinning. All right, so it's 5:15. He's on the spit. Might be losing a couple limbs here. Breaking apart a little bit. We'll see how this turns out. All right, so we're trying to get a little bit of reinforcement here with some wire. This thing wants to come apart, and we want it to stay together. So we're about 30 minutes in here. We got some reinforcement with the wire. We're getting some toothpick reinforcement in here as well. Keep the skin on. Got some right there, right there. Trying to save it here, right here. 1 hour in, on the spit. Still got the butt celery. All right, so we're 2 hours in the cook here, starting to see some daylight, 7:15. Right now we're reading about 120 in the shoulder here and around 110 in the butt here. And we've done 3 rounds of coals. A round of coal would be about a half of that bag right there. All right, so we're in the lab here, and none other to turn to than Mr. Rodney Scott, barbecue legend. Cooked a whole hog when he was 11 years old. We used his rib rub here. That was our Rodney's rub. And we're about to whip up Rodney's sauce to mop the pig. So here we're almost 2.5 hours in, and it is time to baste with Rodney's sauce. I'll tell you what, Rodney, this sauce had a nice kick to it for sure. So let's get him a little wipe down. Yeah, baby, let's go. 3 hours in. All right, so we're 3 hours, 15 minutes in. We're gonna start getting some pellets on here, get some more smoky flavor and a little bit more heat. All right, so we're coming up on 4 hours into the cook. We've used about 3 of these bags of charcoal. We've used maybe 10 hands, 10 to 15 hands of these pellets. And I basted it with Rodney sauce, which has a decent amount of kick to it. So in this last 30 minutes to an hour, I'm gonna base it with this. This is water, brown sugar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and some honey. Yeah, let's go. All right, we're officially 4 hours in. We got this guy pretty much all 4 bags of the charcoal, a lot more pellets, and we're gonna crisp this guy up for its last 30 minutes here and cover it in so it gets nice and smoky. Woo! Here we go. First bite, baby. Let's go, Raven. Mmm. That's a succulent pig.
Yeah, that's pretty good again right there.
Alrighty, that's 5 hours. It's time to get this bad boy off. Sled's all wrapped up. Time to get him on. Bam. Bam.
Mahomes! Check the pig. Body bag.
Slice and dice. Rip it off. Let's go. Rip it off. Let's go.
Cream prime cuts. We got eyeballs. We got hooves. We got brains. We got the regular normal pork for, you know, your average person.
Tell them what we got here.
All right, so we're out here. This is Chef Slice and Dyson himself. We got Mahomes the pig. We're going for primo cuts. We got an eyeball and we got part of the nose. This is straight primo.
Great job.
Gotta get the protein.
Trust.
The hype man right here, Mr. Jordan.
Chef Slicing has done it again. Here we are, AFC Championship. Look at Patrick Mahomes. We're eating them today. Look at this. Patrick Mahomes.
We got ears, primo cuts.
There's truly nothing better. Ravens 30, Chiefs 10, Chef Slicing 100.
Let's go.